Hey, hi, hello everyone. We're back again with another drawing stream. God, we're in like episode 29. We've really created so much freaking drawing so far. Let me go ahead and get the chat on my phone because I don't have a second monitor. That's the only sad part about this. I still don't have one. If I did, it would have been a little bit more complicated because then it would have been like how do I say this? Okay, also hi Yubi. Hello Wilmer. Hello. Hi. Alright, so today we'll be drawing Jet. God, I jumped the gun with what I was gonna say, but it's fine though. Alright, so we're gonna be drawing a character named Jet. This was provided by Yubi themselves. I have reference sheets as well, and I did get permission to represent them here. Again, I also still have to get permission from some of these creators, and I had to respect it. So we have I believe 1, 2, 3, 4. I am using the second one as a monitor. It's kind of funny. When I first got my digital tablet, but like with the screen, it was so weird for me at first. All good? Okay, all good. Thank you. So we have also information regarding the... Actually, I should probably put this as well in the reference. Right, there we go. Give me this. Thank you. Whoa, okay, this big image. Whoa, big image. How dare you have this good quality on the phone? I'm jealous. Okay, let's see. So we also have, it seems to be like we have a broken horn, which seems to be visible in a lot of these drawings. I see. Alright, what else do we have here? Alright, so here we go. It's huge. By Samsung. I mean, it's true, but the image is insane. Wait, Samsung... Oh god. Wait, Samsung Galaxy 7? Wait, wasn't that the phone that actually got like, God, I can't even remember. I got told that phone was kind of scary. It's good and all, but apparently the battery was uncontrollable, which was kind of scary if you think about it. Okay, so if I'm correct, if I just grab... Is it this one? It is. Okay, so we're going to use that as a practice layer for now. Hey, Tony. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Right about size 20, maybe 30 or at least. Yeah, 9+ year full. And just explode during... Oh, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, it's kind of scary, but if you guys didn't know, there's an actual clip of a person where they were holding in a Samsung Galaxy 7. And the next thing you know, see, the thing is the battery doesn't support like a temperature around like 70 degrees. And if it goes beyond that, it just starts smoking like really, really bad. The phone itself, it's good. It's always like, in general, Samsung Galaxy phones are pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. They have the capacity to uphold like anything. But unfortunately, the battery came to a weird thing. They kind of noticed that the battery is actually the only problem that's going on. Everything else seems fine, to be honest. Let's see. Here we go. It's top tier nowadays. They had some issues with the first ones. Yeah, they did. Eventually, though, they're tougher as hell now. They're kind of like a freaking Nokia at this point. I think you need to get a new phone. Honestly, I also need to get a new phone, but to be honest, man, the economy is really going on, and it's getting really crazy, especially in the US. As you may heard, Xbox decided to increase the prices of controllers and other things by $100. And this is happening literally in the US. This might happen in other countries, probably soon. I hope not. Hope you guys are doing okay. Because, Jesus Christ, man, we're really suffering out here. Alright, I need to see phase structure real quick. Let me look at... Ah, there we go. Okay, should I do a side view? Side front view? I think a side front view will be fine. Okay, we'll do it from here. Okay, so this one's slightly smaller than the other ones. Got it. If you can, ask around. Usually people do not sell or throw away old phones. My family keeps old phones too. I recall my first phone, and this is kind of funny. This is gonna surprise you. So around the time when I was a kid, or maybe like at least like not a kid, but like at least until within 17 years old, I recall I got a Samsung Galaxy 2, and it was horrible. It was horrifyingly bad. It was so bad that I couldn't even download any apps so far. Like YouTube could barely hold its own. But Jesus Christ, man, it was not doing okay. I still have an old Nokia around. The one Thor's hammer is made from. That's two was before app stores. God, it was so... For me, it was really bad. The phone... like, around that time, I think the Samsung 6 was released at that time. Where I had a Samsung 2. But it was, like, so bad, dude. It was, like, really bad. The camera, horrifyingly bad. The app system, also, too. The storage was so little. It was so little. There was, like, only 4 gigabytes on that phone. It was insane. Not the best phone, but it was manageable, I guess. Did the job for calling in SMS, so they... Kiddo. This is... Sorry, I'm eating a sandwich. I didn't eat so far this afternoon. Okay, where are the... Oh, right, I need to look at references. Okay. Oh, so we have pure vessel eyes. Of course. Wait, now something seems off. I was to put it like that. The horn doesn't actually line up here. Gotta kind of sort of edit it a little bit more. Saw a guy saying that having a PS4 in 2025 is unacceptable because apparently the PS4 is not considered ancient. Well, I mean, it's... Oh, I can't argue with that because considering that PS4 was kind of like between like... I mean, PS4 has been around for quite some time. I'm not gonna lie. It has been there for so long. And it kind of does kind of feel sort of starting to feel like ancient. Don't get me wrong, the console itself is really good, but like Jesus Christ, we really step up a notch with 12 years. There you go. 12 years. Jesus, that's a lot of years and for so long, dude. That's even interesting. We had a PlayStation 4 for 12 years. Wow, that's insane. A PS5 nowadays, that's like the most recent, but still, it also starts to feel ancient if it starts to get for so long. See, PlayStation, I feel like has the most quality out of all the consoles. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's also Xbox. But like, I think the one that needs to catch up really faster is definitely Nintendo. We're getting old? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Honestly, that's good. Okay, actually, no, now that you say that, because consoles should be long-lived, and Sony is one of the best consoles. It is. It has been. I recall back in, I think it was like 2010, I had my PlayStation 2, and holy shit, it was insanely good. It was a good times back then. Not perfect by far, and Nintendo always is the weakest of the trio. It is. Unfortunately, the console is not too powerful either. The quality on the Nintendo Switch specifically, my goodness, they're not really doing good. Okay, I think this looks accurately good. Let's see. You know, this one needs to be a little bit more curved in. So let's see. Let's try to curve that spike here. Okay, I think that looks good. Wait, no. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me try to curve this one in as well. Okay, that looks better. That looks okay. There's nothing wrong with owning old stuff. I know some people who collect cassettes. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it's bad either. To be honest, keeping what is old to you, it just gives you that kind of feeling that I personally have like a couple of video games that I don't use anymore, but I don't have the console anymore. So for example, I still keep the games. And the reason behind that is because that part of my, you know, my child self is still in there. Like I just can't get rid of that. You can't just throw that away. I mean, if you're a family man, you might have to throw some things away, and eventually some of those things that you also love might have to go away. But you can at least keep the most smallest parts so you can never lose yourself sometimes. Yeah, I might play SP. PSP! Oh my god, I remember having that shit. That was sick as hell. Okay, 3DS. I had a DS actually. It was cool. And then still mad at my mom. Oh no. Oh, Game Boy. Okay, Game Boy was kind of cool. I remember playing back in Game Boy with what was the game called? Right, Pokemon Red. My god, it was so fucking sick. Yeah, I need to make it where the eyes are like more shut in. Gotta give that seriousness of emptiness. Oh yeah, I did. GTA 6 got delayed. I'm not surprised, man. I'm really not surprised. We've been waiting for 13 years, man. 13 years for another one. I don't think we'll ever get it at this point. Silver was my first Pokemon game. Did play Red after. My bro I always had the both versions. Oh my goodness. GTA 6 will nuke the game industry. I swear, it'll be insane. I also heard that people are not gonna deal with this shit anymore at this point. Yeah, it's gonna release on May 12th, 2026. No, not May 12th. It was like May 17 or something. May 12th is gonna be Doom Eternal. Wait, not Doom Eternal. God damn it, man. I'm way behind here. Doom: The Dark Ages. May 12th at 6 p.m. for me, actually. Okay. Okay, I'm noticing that the face of a vessel usually has a sharper edge on this little area, so I'm gonna see what I can do here. Gotta keep it original, gotta keep it clean. I think the delay is also partially due to Baldur's Gate 3 and Oblivion Remastered's success. Both are changing the industry and GTA has adapted. Oh, I see, I see. The snout. Yeah, they do have that kind of snout. They have like this, kind of like this. Pure Vessel be like, in a nutshell. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because if I make it too brown, that's gonna look a lot like Hornet, and we're not doing Hornet here. We're not doing the shock creature. Don't get too excited. I know Silksong's coming out soon. Man, the fact that when we got Silksong on that freaking Nintendo Direct, I think that's what it was. It was a Nintendo Direct, if I'm correct. My God, the amount of reactions and even some of the Smash Brothers YouTubers that I used to watch, they were going insane over it. Even Jacksepticeye reacted to it. Even I was surprised by that. That was not something I was expecting. Okay, now I gotta know how many cracks are in the... Let's see. So there's 2 cracks. Got it. And there's the other one, which happens to be a small one. Right, so that one's just a straight line. Which you not see before Silksong. I was actually not expecting Silksong to actually just be there. I thought it was gonna be something more. For a second, I actually thought it was gonna be Smash Brothers because Sakurai did sort of confirmed it, I think, and I was like, okay, maybe we might get it. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it's happening. Oh boy, I was not expecting it to come out so soon. Okay, so we have neck and we have the fluff. Yes, we got the fur. I love fur. It's cool. Yeah, first I need to do the body before I do the, the cape and everything. So let's see what we could do here first. So, usually vessels don't have like a certain body type, but it's mostly around something like this. Yeah, I think so. It's usually Pure Vessel also has it, I believe. Unless we're going with something much more different. Yeah, we are. Your colors design choice competition, and your opponent is neck fur. Oh my God. Trying to eat my sandwich. So I'm noticing some such a slim neck vessels have. True. Hello, Ezekiel. Okay, we have. Okay, I'm noticing this rib cage. I need to see how this works. Got it. Memorized. Prepare for execution. No, I'm just kidding. We're not executing anybody. I think it should be the other way. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. It's layered. It's like my armor. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one's kind of my favorite. This kind of hips are really cool. This knight joints. Yeah, the torso needs to be a little, or no. This area needs to be a little bit more larger. Reverse way. Wait, I did? Oh! Technical difficulties here. Alright, don't worry about it. I got it. Okay. Exactly no worry. I've been doing like a lot of OCs, so yeah, that's true. I get what you mean. Okay, and then it's the hips, which I'm assuming are these. Let's see if we try them. And it's basically just basic triangle design. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, let's move it a little bit more upwards. God, this creature is super tall. Gugh. Every character beats taller than my own characters. That's great. I know. Okay, that looks sort of strange. I need to fix this. There we go. Adult vessel 2? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the size of a Jeezums. Okay, oh, my phone turned off. Whoops, my bad. Sorry. Whoopsie daisy. I can't believe I was just talking to myself just now. Did I just straight up mute forever? God damn it. Man! I'm never gonna beat the mic allegations. God, man, this is just not okay. I thought you were concentrating. No, I was definitely talking, but I can't believe it. I kind of muted for a second because I was trying to eat for a couple, like, you know, seconds there. Mic allegations is crazy. That was the best streamers. I know. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. It happened to Markiplier once. So it's kind of even funny when he says, "Guys, I'm a professional YouTuber. I know what I'm doing." Okay, now the arms. I'm not sure we're gonna put too much arm because it's gonna be covered with the, you know, the coat. Whoa. Okay, that was fast. Okay, we have... Well, it's technically the arms I use. Oh, okay. Easy enough. That was the fastest cloak. I know, I was like, holy crap, I got that perfectly within even seconds. That was an accident. Perfectly accidental, but it came okay. Okay, no, this arm needs to be a little bit longer. Let's see how long we need it to be. Okay, so usually arms go all, and hands go all the way to the, like, somewhat be near the knees. Let me see, how's everything? I mean, I'm pretty sure I think I already said something. Wait, did I? I mean, I'm doing okay. Although I'm a little bit upset because okay, I don't think I told the story to everyone just yet. I'm not sure if you guys saw the story, but so let me fill you in what happened is what's happening specifically. So a couple of, you know, days ago in April like 17, I pre-ordered a controller, and it was specifically a almost nunchuck. Length of the arms and legs can be varied, so no worry. All right. So what happened is that I pre-ordered a limited edition Xbox controller, and for some reason, had a bad day in school because of mental bullying. Hey, don't worry, man. Don't let it get to your head. Be strong. You got people who care about you. Yeah. So, apparently, I bought a Doom: The Dark Ages limited Xbox controller, and to my surprise, I thought the controller, at least even in pre-order, should have, like, you know, arrived at the time because I saw everybody having the controller. But little to my knowledge, I found out that this is only given to like YouTubers. And unfortunately, I mean, yeah, sure, I am a YouTuber, but I'm like way low below the, you know, the usual YouTubers. Oh, I see. Is the controller not that unique after all? Yeah, it is kind of unique because it's, well, I mean, it's limited. You only get it one time. You can never buy it again if you try to order it at some point. And also, please take care, Tag. Just know, whatever they told you, whatever they mentioned to you, don't let it get to your head. You're you're a pretty strong man. And I hope you know that. Remember that behind your back, we lay a hand on you, on your shoulder, just so you know that you're not alone, man. Yeah, you got a full army behind you, man. So what happened is that around like around April 30, I was kind of noticing that it never like even got there. Like my controller was not even shipped. It wasn't even like somewhat out for delivery. But again, I was kind of dumb to not realize that when it comes to pre-orders, it will not deliver or be shipped until all packages are available for shipping. And to my dumb knowledge, I decided to say, you know what, I'll just cancel the controller because I kind of feel scared for this. And so I pre-ordered the Doom helmet, and that shit costed like $211. I know, it's crazy. And eventually when I got it, or I didn't get it just yet, just so you know, it's still pre-ordered. I went to go ahead and cancel the controller so I can, I went to cancel controller so I can save my money. But as it turns out, while I was gonna do that, Amazon legit tried to tell me something, and Amazon decided to bless me with the saying that says, unfortunately, we cannot cancel your order, and it's already being shipped. And I'm just like, you gotta be shitting me right now. And I was like, oh no, dude. I just wasted so much, and I looked at my wallet. I was like, oh my god, I wasted so much money. This is not looking good. You can return it once it arrives, right? I thought about that, but I was like, I mean, do I want to send it back? I mean, I literally just ordered 2 like merch items from Doom to Dark Ages, a game that I actually been waiting for a while, and I was just like, I think I just, you know what, let it run for now, I guess. Let it run. The good thing is I'm not paying for anything like too big at the moment, so I'm okay at the moment. But god damn, dude, Jesus Christ. At least I got a good helmet. Honestly, man, I'm just crying with my helmet at this point, knowing that I just spent so much. Decide one to keep. Money is important. It is. But yeah, it was kind of my mistake for, not realizing the situation here. So from here up to maybe May 12th, when the game is gonna release, I think I am gonna get the helmet at some point. I'm not sure. They haven't given us a clear date when it's gonna arrive. Oh. So what I eventually noticed is that the way that how this was gonna work is it supposedly tells you what day it's gonna arrive. I didn't realize that it was supposed to do that, and for my dumb knowledge, it just appeared out of the sudden like that. But anyways, the controller did arrive at the day it was supposed to. I just thought it was not gonna arrive because it was gonna arrive in one day. That just seemed a little too suspicious to me. And I mean, it is what it is. But so far, the controller, it feels great. There's like this leather texture to it. There's also some like scratches to it, which is good because it kind of gives you that sort of awareness of the the knight kind of like armor. Again, there's a lot of details to the controller that I did love about it. So I guess I'll just keep it for now. Although the only thing that's only sad right now is some janky delivery dates and shipping. No kidding. No kidding, I'm not gonna lie, that shit is crazy. So in total, I'll tell you how much I spent. That was a total of $300 to spend, and was it worth it? Well, I mean, I guess you could say that, but if I was like a person who bought it from a game that I haven't played for too long, probably not. It would have literally destroyed my wallet so far. Real hoarders. Amazon also has tons of bootleg toys. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that are bootleg. Oh, you should have seen one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a small little funny story that what happened to one of my. Okay, hey, this happened to my grandpa. So he wanted to buy a what's it called? I'm trying to remember. It was kind of like a electric guitar, although like you can build up the guitar itself with just like pieces that are magnetic, and then you can actually play with it, and it actually does work. Little to his knowledge that when he ordered it and then he got the package, to his surprise, you know what he got? He got it literally an ukulele. I was flabbergasted when I saw it, and I told him, "Grandpa, where the hell did you bought that?" And I was like, and he was like, I bought it off eBay," and I'm just like, "Oh no." No. Oh, dude, I was not. I was just. And I was really. It was for me. I was kind of sad for him because I was like, "Oh my god, this poor man just wanted a guitar." He got scammed literally so hard, and I was like, "Dude, I can't believe this. How can they do this?" It was not too much money. I think it sort of was. I think it was like $60 because again, it was electronic completely. Like it had like some sort of like cool features. You can plug it in your computer. It actually works. The scammers are everywhere. They kind of are, man. Also, hi Solaris. I'm gonna switch up the legs because it seemed a little too wacky from this pose. So let me also see if I can actually do. Yeah, so let me. Yeah, that's better. Actually bought a bootleg product. I think it was official, but that was a long time ago. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna remove some of the hand here so the leg is here. Let me think if I bought a bootleg product. I think it was a Pokemon game. No, two. Oh my god! No! This part is that I still have it. Oh my goodness, dude. That... Damn. I'm going to be fighting who's gonna pay for something. Dear God. My Pokemon Fire Red version was 150% bootleg. Still worked in a Pokemon Rainbow Emerald game. It was not Pokemon, but a good, hilarious game. But still, we called Mons with a cell phone to fight for you. What the hell? You don't get it in a way they don't mean it for once. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. No, we don't got no feed. We gotta add the feed now. Right, I'll add these kind of toes. Congratulations, now Jed has toes. You need the feed however you want. Oh, okay. I'll increase a little bit bigger because of this perspective here. I think so. Alright, I think this works. Yeah, I think so. Alright, this works. I have not decided how I want them myself. I just am picky about the hand and horns. Oh my god. I mean, do the horns look good so far? Alright, let me change the arm positioning. God. One's already A+. I think you had. Yeah, I did. They're right there. They're very tiny. Oh. Black Worm Queen? What the hell? Wait, there was even some lore to that, right? Forced into service of the Crystal King Black Worm. Oh boy. I think I might have to do some lore change. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I could. I'm not sure if I should add the lore of the Black Worm. She's most sorry that one of the physics teacher colleagues told me, which I knew her since. She told me when I was sobbing. Okay. Oh. That's good. Let's go. Alright, so let me see what I can do about this necklace, since unfortunately the Black Worm is not technically in Hollowberg. I got an idea. Hear me out. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, so here it is. So, I get the feeling that we could give the service of the crystal. Okay, so who could it be given by? Okay, Annie's gonna give this crystal to, you know, to Jet. In, you know, an appreciation and gratitude of how, you know, Jet keeps working very hard. That could be one thing. That could be an option. I am not saying. There's a lot of things I could put in here. Just trying to. Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. Whoops. Okay, maybe we shouldn't put the crystal then. My bad. Nice, Annie mention. Whoever gets very excited when Annie gets mentioned. Okay, let's see. I can move my mouse. Why can I move? Oh, thank you. All right, there we go. What else do we need to know? Yeah, what I could do is that I could make the crystal a little bit more different so it doesn't look like it's... People are gonna start questioning why the crystal is, you know, a bind. About the story I was talking about. Jesus Christ. I could make, yeah, I could make it roundish. I'll see what I can do. I should probably make the arms a little bit more thicker. Ooh, wait. Yeah, that could be an option. Let me try some. Let me tinker for a bit. I'm tinkerbelling here. There was a use. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I'll take your entire stock. What does I need? I noticed this staff. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not a staff, but I know what it is. It seems to be like a... Oh no, it's a glade! That's a glade! God, I keep forgetting the name of that weapon. I know what's a glade. Oh my god! His name is Jet. Actually, it's they... I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, it's technically they, but just keep in mind. Keep in mind, this is a vessel. It doesn't have a gender. Okay, unless... Made from pure ore. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. I am trying to debate. Okay. Fellas, what are you thinking? Should I bring in... God, how do I do this one? Okay, I was thinking about weapons, and now I'm thinking about blacksmiths. So let's see. Should I actually bring the nailsmith into Hollowberg, or should I leave him where he's at in City of Tears? I mean, did a new Greek and thought he combined the price of not the last people's. Oh. I feel bad for him. I mean, he was just trying to be... He was trying his best. I mean, you can't blame him. Yeah, you can also bring... That's true. Maybe sneaky and give the nailsmith a twin, who's also a smith. Oh, that'll be... Okay, that's... okay, that's convincing. That is very convincing. But then he wouldn't marry what's his name? Master Shio. We need the gays. Take a look. Half-Weaver. Oh, interesting. Oh, naming process was... Okay. This is apologize because it's pale in English. I realized it was too hard, so... Oh, interesting. Oof. I think I might have to bring him in, so... Then, okay, for Shio, though... Yeah, no, I think I had to... Right. Regarding Ken, yeah. It's just that the way that it's gonna be formed, that some things could be tweaked out. But it will still manage to be there. I'm gonna make a scene where he's actually... Okay, so... God, I keep rambling too much, but... I'm really sorry about this, but... Alright. I was gonna mention, one of my favorite scenes in Hollow Knight was when the nailsmith kind of like slams the hammer on the nail, which is kind of cool, because it's kind of one of the most iconic scenes. And it makes it look very, like, you know, cinematic and somewhat of a cool look scene. And again, Nailsmith could also just wander off with Shio. Been stuck for ages in Hellenis. It's not good too. Yeah, I think I actually might as well put Shio. Oh! Oh, that just gave me a freaking good ass idea. I'm bringing Shio to Hollowberg. Fuck it, we're balling, boys. Yeah, so what I could do is usually Chio could decorate or, you know, paint the buildings, which is great because if you think about it, Heidelberg is a very like more modern society, a modern city basically. So if we were to put Chio in there, it would actually be great if you think about it. I mean, Deepness had a boss. I mean, Deepness did have a boss, wasn't it? Okay, no, it did. It did not have a boss. It has. Oh yeah, that's true. It has Hornet, but she wander off. Well, I mean, technically she is a Weaver, but half vessel. Technically, that Hornet has. Still haven't gone over that time. A Google test told me I'm 21. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Wait, no, that's I don't think that should count. Me miss Rio. You've been lied, fellas. All this time Hornet was void. No, I'm just kidding. If she was void, it would have been interesting. She would have looked very different from her mother. If Hornet void in the last mark. It would have been funny if it was. Hollow Knight are called beasts. There technically are. I think so. It was just Hera's nickname. You have alerted the art Hollow Knight. Oh my god. Street Painter is also nice generally. It sounds like a really happy ending for him. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, okay, I think adding him into the CD might be a good creation. You might even have like a wall covered with like really insane painting, like details on it. I think the only one that could not go to Hollowberg is probably Master Oro. Oro seems like a person that seems very isolated, and they wouldn't probably go anywhere else. If you recall, the first time I went in there, they'd actually just cast you out somehow. He could also, well, I mean, not specifically just a street painter. He could also be designing the, you know, the buildings themselves, because you know, Hollowness has different designs on their buildings, but it could be better if you think about it. I don't think Hornet is void. It's a joke, man. Don't worry. It's called the Beast, but yeah. Oh, interesting. It's kill or be killed there. Yikes. Oh, why can I draw? Thank you, pencil. I actually was gonna put that at some point where in part 2 she sort of introduces them, like she actually starts using them. But in case of emergencies, she kind of like to hide away what she does, but they're like behind her back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mother will not be happy though. Okay, now that you mentioned that, Wilmer, I got an idea for that. I am probably putting on a situation where Anya does appreciate. She has you know, talent. And considering that Annie is technically like a counselor and, you know, part of like the power in Hollowberg, she kind of tells them that if you got anything that you want to draw out here, you can. let your heart race, or you know, let your heart burn bright. Yes, where she is. That's true. But I also think that, yeah, I think Annie teaching Chio to you know, draw specifically is a good idea. Nail Master Sly, or no, it's not Nail Master, Nail Sage Sly, he's gonna be much more different. He's gonna be quite wise, although he still wants to spend a lot of, or no, not spend, just gather a lot of Geo at this point. I want to know what's he gonna use it on. That's my question. He never even mentions what's he gonna do with that Geo. He carries like a huge bucket of it. I first drew Hornet with 6 legs, but that. They've taken care of these. Yeah. He's gonna do Mr. Beast like challenges in Hell in it. No, my god, no. That'll be insane. That'll be way too crazy. Now, there's gonna be a lot going on in Hellenberg. There was an AU where Tiso fights over with Innocent Coliseum Fools. I mean, I don't particularly know. Right, hands. Here we go. The first fight. Again. I'm gonna like glaze on Tiso for a bit, only for him to die eventually. Don't hate me, guys, please. I swear, it's for reasonable things. This is to be reasonable. Okay, let me go ahead and draw a line, since we're gonna do the glade or the glide. My bad. Sorry if I'm misspelling it. Okay. It only has only 2 fingers and 1 thumb. Oh, okay, so 3 fingers. Well, I mean, okay, actually 2 fingers. My bad. Keep forgetting. A thumb is not a finger. That's a different thing. In that case. Okay. This should be easy. Oh, wait. I mean, Mantis Lords actually have 3 fingers as well. God, I keep forgetting that. I have 1,000 venge flies here in this video. I'm gonna see if they can kill a gross mother. What the fuck? Wait, how much is Sly gonna pay them though? Is my question. Okay, I think the finger needs to be more closer. Let me bring it maybe up to here. God, it's a little bit messy here. Don't worry, I got it. First spider, that doesn't look like a spider. Whoa. You can do shift and enter for a new line here. Okay, we're almost quite done with the practice layer. Let's see. All right. I don't think it matters the direction, does it? All right, so here, let me check. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. As long as I just keep the details correct. Oh god, I think I just made a emoji. Okay, sorry. All right, let me keep. All right, hold on. All right, come on. Let's get this going. That just popped in my head so quickly. Freedom 2. All right. Thank you. Oh my god, a $5 bench versus a $100,000 bench. Wow. Benches. Missed the spike here. 100,000 geo bench versus. Oh my goodness. The abyss bench. Oh my god. Okay, something seems a little bit off. I need to see if I can figure this one out. Give me a second, Phyllis. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I can make the spikes like curved in. My favorite bench is the lit. Oh god. Yeah, just make sure not to sleep in there. Sit on a corpse. Yep. Dear Lord. Okay, I need to make this a little bit larger in scale. Sorry. No thanks. He does. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he will do whatever it takes to eat legs at this point. Alright, I'm gonna increase the size because clearly this is way too small. So like this, and then oh. Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Okay, no, that's way too fatal. That is too brutal. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, maybe like this. I'm gonna modify just a little bit, just so it makes... There we go. I think that fits. Also remove that so we can make it larger. Serrated blades. Oh! More big! Way big! It is not joking around in TDM. I think what I might do for Jet is that they're going to be serving around the areas of Hollowberg. They're technically the guards. Same thing kind of goes for like kind of goes the same for like, you know, Hope. But in the case of Jet, I noticed that there was like some lore regarding to like, you know, the seriousness of serving, and I'm assuming that they're probably just gonna stick there for a while concentrating. Usually they're like the most, if I were to think about this, they might be the most serious ones of them all. I'm in the chat. Dominant guard. Just something like that. So in the biggest okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Oh, that's what I could do. Okay, so the biggest ones, which are, you know, Jet and Hope, they're gonna be protecting the main, like the biggest areas of Hollowberg, whereas the, you know, the usual types. Actually, no, I think that's even worse, because then anything could just get in there. Right, so there's gonna be a couple of soldiers and Domino guards located outside the city, which are technically like outside the borders, and they have to protect those areas. Whereas when it comes to like actual government officials that need to be protected, they'll be protected by you know, Hope and Jet. And again, we'll just see how it's gonna go from there, because there's a lot going on that I had to, you know, put in. So small is fully designed as Hollow's respected knight forged into a role they did not wish to, excelling at the greatly that they become an icon. Yeah, so what I'm gonna try to do is they will kind of serve in here, like they will kind of like, you know, protect and serve. But at the same time, I'm gonna make Jet somewhat slightly open up to kindness, which Hope sort of tries to do at the same time for Jet. Right to Hollow, who had... Jesus, yeah, I remember. I mean, it's possible. It is kind. It is kind. Oh man. Wait, so am I doing the right call here? Like him opening or no, them opening up their feelings certain times? Like their emotions or like, you know, their soul, even though they don't have one. It's kind of weird that they say that they have no soul, but they do. We just don't see that much of it. Yeah, so I think I got a good concept. That actually adds more also to Hope's situation. So Hope is also a vessel. Technically, Ever and Hornet technically find Hope in a dungeon where it's located with a lot of light blood. It's kind of similar to where is this location at? It's located in Halloween Cliffs. Located in it's someone's corpse. It's the Blessing location. I don't recall the Blessing location. Can somebody remember that location? The best, the Howling Cliffs. Yeah, somewhere in the Howling Cliffs, there's a location. There's a location with lifeblood, with like a lot of it. Yeah, so in that room, it's that room. It was Joning's Blessings. There we go. In Joning's Blessings room. Right there, that's where Ever and Hornet find Hope. It's a vessel. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Wilmer. Thank you. So I was correct. Where you find the charm. Correct. Yeah, so right there is where they found Hope, which is he's a vessel with like a light blood head on his like, you know, his technically his head, I guess, to put it simply. And he's technically very, very kind. He has a lot of emotion. And in there is where we bring in, Hope to Howlberg. So he technically protects the people, but he technically also gives support. Hope technically hugs a lot of, like, you know, the citizens, and they're okay with that. Yeah, exactly. It is. And since technically Jed and Hope protect the city, I get the feeling that I might actually add where Hope sometimes hugs Jed certain times. So Jed can actually, you know, feel that kindness that feel that kindness that they need specifically. I mean, Howlberg is a city of, you know, it's the remnant of hollowness, but in a form that is trying to thrive and survive. Shippers? Which shippers? Which ones? Oh god. The shippers? Okay, there's a lot of bugs that were being shipped. Despite besides Hornet and Lays and Nailsmith. Okay, my thing is going insane. Okay, oh right. Wait, do you mean... Okay, there's a lot going on. So much. Okay, right. I gotta start adding the cloak since, you know, this is right. Jade is basically attached to. Okay, so let me see what I can do about Rosaria and Palladis. So, okay, so I'm gonna give some small lore that I might put for Palladis and Rosaria. I think I might have to change a couple of things here and there. Hot take, I don't like a hot take, to be honest. Oh my god. Right, so I'm gonna give you some lore on Palladis and Rosaria's, I think, lore. Right, so where can I put this lore? Right, I got some ideas here and there, so it's good. That ending when they both die in HK and Sage canon ending. Let's mark ending. Oh yeah, okay, I think I know what I could add here. So Snowpoke. Well, I mean, for me, I actually added some actual context to make that ship a little bit more, you know, of a sense that actually... Okay, so I'm not doing it with memes for it, but I'm actually adding some actual, you know, relations to what is going on to their friendship. So if you have been catching up with one of the comments I've been making, you may have noticed Lace is a little bit different in my story, and you've noticed in, for example, a Bell of Conquer, where she is actually mad at Hornet because she actually got betrayed by Hornet. So in this story is where Lace kind of feels very salty about the fact that she was locked up away by Hornet for so long. It was like for so long. It was like for years, dude. And the only one that ever found Lace in that situation was Abanos. Which, again, this is something that is very, you know... Whoa, like, the plot twist is fucking real. So, this is where, you know... Abanos tells her, like, hey, you know, we could work together and we could make people understand what we do for a living. And so Lace takes that idea and joins the crew. And this is where the twisting turns get, like, you know, here's where the fun begins, is what one might say. Again, there's a lot going on that I could tell you, but I can't because, like, spoilers, man. It's a big story that I actually put in effort into. They do, but with a lot of tears, and it's pretty insane. Like a big bad nail fight, or I think it's like a... Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be too brutal. I think it's more like a nail fight of, like, regrets and trying to reason with each other is what is one thing I want to say. So the thing is, at some point after I did the situation with, you know, Lays giving Abonos the piece of this the King's Soul. I was gonna actually mention that at some point Hornet kind of feels really bad for it, and she always has been thinking about this for quite some time. It actually even like hurts her every single time, because the thing is, Lace and Hornet back when they were kids, they used to hang out with each other a lot. But you can understand the betrayal from all this. You can understand it from that perspective, which is why I'm doing a lot of effort from this. I'm like okay, let me see what I could add now. Alright, so we're adding the cloak now. Let's go. It should be like this. How long is this cloak? Oh, it's really long. Very long. Yeesh. It's awesome. Oh my god, I almost burped. Open relationship. This becomes our #1 character. Could be. Long to hide smaller bugs too. I mean, I could do that if in case. Oh, I could. Oh my god! I just thought of something sweet. No, what the hell? So I could put like little youngsters try to hide under the cloak if they're in danger. This hide and seek spot. No. Okay, I think when it's the leg is straight, it doesn't show a lot of muscle mass, but if it's actually sideways, more muscle mass gets shown. So I'm gonna make sure this leg is a little bit more thicker here. So Ignite can tell where the grubs are. Has to be guarding. Actually, I am gonna make a small comic short with VA. Yes, your boy is doing VA for that one. Unfortunately, I don't have no more VAs. Well, I never had any to begin with, but there is only one VA we have for, I believe, Khan, the silly bee, so there's that. But I'll be doing a small comic of wherever finds a small grub and then, you know, sort of freeze him. I'm not saying when it's gonna come out though. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to add the cloak right about here and here. What idea I had for them? Alright, I'm trying to see right now, because there's like a ton of things that I could add at this point. June VA. Okay, let's see. So, Paladez and Rosaria. Let's see. I'm gonna put an interesting fact here. No, I don't think I did say that tag actually. Wait, actually no. No, okay, no. I don't think so. You can turn the clock. Stop it a bit before the ankles start. Oh, I see. I think you mean Abanus mocking him. I don't think it was I don't think it was Lace doing that. But not drag across the floor long. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean. So like maybe up to here, the midway on the ankles. Before the Abanus insane. I don't think I recall that idea. Did I? Some of these ideas I think are just slipping away. Alright, so before anything else, let me go ahead and explain for Rosaria and Palladus idea. It was me, Barry. Alright, so I'm gonna say that... Wow, okay, there's a lot of ideas that come to them. I mean, I wouldn't say they go to Hollownest. Okay, how do I put this way? I mean, do we want to go with like the regular here? They already have like the kid and everything, but they're just chilling in like, you know, Hollowberg. Okay, no, that seems a little too simple. Wait, I just realized this is a cloak. If Jed was to stretch their arm out, mostly the cloak will like expand like this, isn't it? Whatever. Voiced. Oh my god, why? I'm not gonna be that dark. I may have done the canon event, but I wouldn't go that far. Oh. I mean, if you want to... Okay, we could do that, I guess. We could do that. Learning club physics with JD. Oh, but I will. Oh my god. Why? It's about the shoulder. Stretch your arms, it would... Oh, okay. Magnum opus. Did you create Avanos? Not exactly. I mean, half of it was me, was sort of my idea, but the other idea was from Darius. And gotta say, I love what Darius and I created. It was technically also his idea, so I gotta say, I gotta give also credit to Darius for helping me out on this one. Oh, I see, I see. I thought it for some time, but Oh, I see. Pick the DMs. Oh, okay. I see how this works. I got it. I don't think, well, I mean, it's up to you how you want to put it that way, because, Zane is technically the one who fights Avanos at some point. And he technically also warns Ever about the situation they may be in, so... I personally feel like he will have an impact on the story. I will tell you that. Zane is also one of those people that, how do I say it? There's a lot of things that Zane could do. Obviously, the thing that you should be aware of is that certain focuses won't be focusing on a lot of things. Like, for example, if the story is supposed to be about a certain character, you can put certain focus on a character, but not all of it completely. For example, you have Separate Hearts. The main focus is on Zane and Hornet. And other characters, of course, but you gotta keep the main focus on 2 characters specifically. So, for example, in this story, I gotta make sure that your character doesn't get somewhat of that attention, but I can't keep giving too much, otherwise I might actually end up making the story a little too big. If I wanted to make a series, I would have actually done it. It would have been fun, actually. Judges in a... Yeah, so something like that actually can help. I think Zane could help out Ever with like operations when it comes to something like that. It even actually kind of helps him out if you think about it. Again, some certain things can be added, but other things just can't be added because it just takes away the meaning of its main plot. It's, for example, like me saying, can we add like the buildings that we're supposed to, like, for example, let's say if I want to add literally a castle, but it has like a bunch of balloons and everything. Obviously, we're not gonna put that because it just seems out of place. So the thing is, I can't put specifically everything in there. Yeah, something like that. So what you're doing is fine. You don't have to remove anything or add anything. So far, everything that you just gave me, it's alright. Just keep in mind though that I can't just like... I can't be adding certain things completely all the time. Certain things I can add, some things I couldn't. It's kind of complicated, man. Yeah, don't get yourself right now, some things have to be changed to fit in the last mark. Yeah, so for example, Annie's character is a Sona, so for me to, you know, the fact that I'm adding this, I had to make sure like, okay, how am I gonna like, you know, fit this in here? You gotta add like a little bit of elements, but then that's it. You can't put much more than that. Last mark spin-offs. I mean, it's probably possible. We could have like maybe like little short comics of like other characters, because I am planning to do something like that soon at some point. But that's like the aftermath of the last mark. Again, the last mark is a pretty huge thing that I've been working on, and Jesus Christ, it's pretty long. Yeah, songs are especially tricky. Yeah, they are. They really are. And putting them in a plot is much more even crazier and kind of hard to put in there. The chair alarm clock dialogues, something like that. What I'm gonna try to do is that after part 3, so hear me out, and this is actually a little announcement that I'm gonna make. So after part 3 of The Last Mark, which is kind of like the ending of the series, I may have to add just a little bit of the you know, the side character stories going on, because I personally love, you know, sort of expanding what's going on outside Hallowberg. This isn't just about Lucy or Ever, it's about other characters as well. But they get some of that focus in their stories as well. For example, Paldis and Rosaria, Hope, Jet. I mean, there's technically like a lot of characters that I gotta put some attention or some light into it. But again, that's something I could put at the end for at least of some of that appreciation that I need to give, because I love appreciating, like, you know, people's work. It's amazing. It's amazing how certain people can expand so much with what they have. That exposes uncut content. I'm also trying to be fair with how much I could share in the content, but Jesus Christ, there's so many. It needs to reach the point first. That's true. Obviously, some of the characters will get some shit on the light of like what's going on at first. For example, in part 2, I believe in part 1 and 2. I know. Okay, how is this gonna work? Oh my goodness. All right, so around part 2, that's when we hire guards. Yep. Was supposed to be her guardian when she would be born. I think I might actually change that that dialogue, or you know, that lore piece, because unfortunately, it's Ever who protects Hornet. I can share custody. Oh my god, I mean, Oh, I think I know where to place this. Okay, I might put it where, okay, technically Lace and Hornet did get into a fight when they were kids. So in other words, I think, yeah, I might put Paldis taking care of Hornet certain times and looking out for her. At first she gets mad when I'm pretty sure Paldis kind of like goes looking for her, and it's like probably Hornet will be like, "Don't follow me, leave me alone." But then when the betraying happens, I'm pretty sure she could go over the lines with okay, Paldis, let's go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Again, there's a lot of things that that is just going on, to be honest. There's just a lot. I think this looks great. What are we saying, fellas? Does this look okay, or we need to add something more? Alright, the necklace, of course. Looks solid. Let's go. This lays in. And they met each other as. Oh. Solid snake. Oh my god, the necklace is just a diamond shape. I'm gonna make it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Let me look up something because I did recall I saved the. I think I saved a necklace design. Let me look for it. One of the things I am gonna mention is that usually it's okay, in what is it? In God, I keep forgetting the name. In Perfect Disguise, it kind of does describe a little bit more of the relationships with, well, I mean, not relationships, but like more of a friendships with between Zane and Hornet. They're good friends though. Okay, I need to still figure out how this is gonna work though. Well, I mean, we could have the fact that what else could I add? I'm trying to put pieces together right now. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle at this point. I shouldn't probably cover the neck with this. I kind of saw that, and I'll have to disagree with that audience because they don't know what is going on. They just seem to disagree with like certain things. So don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, man. It's Ace of Lore. Right, that's true. Not everyone can get satisfied, but for me, I think it's a really cool concept so far. Yeah, so even if some people don't like it, don't let it get to your head, man. Trust me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this might be like a 2-episode run for today. I don't think we will be able to finish this in one day or in one go. Mention. It do not spend energy on everyday problems. Yeah, it's something that we'll gather around. So, for example, I know for a fact that, let's say, for example, if my comic or even your comic gets to go to, like, you know, the most popular things ever, you're gonna see a lot of, you know, certain negativity or, you know, complaints. But that's okay. Not everything not everything has to be like exactly how they say it or how it should be. I recall I got even for the first time I got like a complaint that for Lucy dies, but then she gets to, like, you know, revive, and some people, like, I think there was like 2 people so far that told me that was kind of weird and absurd, and I was like, okay, whatever, man, you do you. People have different opinions in a lot of things, and that's okay. But just keep in mind, stories that you want to make, you should do it for you, not for others all the time. Just so you know. Exactly. So again, there's a lot of things that can make a story, you know, specifically great. Just don't let, you know, public opinions always take that away from you. Like, a lot of things could could put an impact on you, but I personally feel that certain stories shouldn't just be, you know, faded away into the shadows, because every story deserves a chance. Final Fantasy, nobody bats an eye. Revive someone in a story and people start shouting Necro. As a legal undead, I find that rude. Oh. Okay. So far so good. I actually like this cloak design. It's really nice. It actually feels also very refreshing. Very royal as well. Like in the books, for example, Farmer... Again, his name, oh my goodness. Was a big wholesome fella and made fun of Nazguls in the movies. He was pissed. Jesus. Especially with Ever Lucy. Her being revived is honestly obvious. Ever got a literal... Makes me... And I mean, it was kind of funny how I was gonna develop that moment. 13 days. Oh. The way I was gonna design this was... I first ever was gonna have like an actual horns, like, you know, he was gonna have like very special horn design, but it was just frustrating. I kept like trying and I got like no results whatsoever. And then at some point I realized, okay, all of these vessels have horns all the time. What I could do is something much more. Give him no horns. Give him like maybe a broken head, something different and unique. And at the result of that, I got him a flame head now. It was kind of tricky, but something like that you just said, it actually kind of does feel like I could have done something like that. I kind of flame heads are the goat. Goats. As for Wilmer, he is a very powerful being. I will tell you the lore if you guys want to know. Sort of metaphor. A look so rough, hard as stone, and stoic in a way. That's true. That is so true. By the way, the ancient Belflight. I did see it. It was really cool. It was actually very unique as well. Certain bugs kind of look very strange, but they look very cool in so many ways. So the fluffy clip. It's an opposite aspect of hard shell, soft interior. Oh. Feel like the Belfly spotted dragon like wings. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so a little lore wise of what I did for Wilmer. So Wilmer is a day because the basil Belfly. Ah, I see. Alright, so Will lore. Alright, so Will is a very powerful being. He is, in fact, one of the most powerful beings in Hollow Nest and technically in Hollowburg. Usually, Ever and Wilmer do get along very well. Like, they're technically, like, really good friends. And since they like, you know, share, like, a lot of soul power with each other, at some point, Wilmer technically makes missions beyond space and time. So you can imagine what kind of role he actually has now. In other words, he's the guardian of the multiverse. That's why he doesn't appear too much, but he's, you know, he still hangs around for a while. Being, well, basically, yeah, he is. Challenge radiance, stars. One of the things that I put in one of the lores is that the certain times where when Wilmer's in that specific universe where Ever's at, he actually says this is the prime universe, where this one is actually much more different than the other ones for a reason. So again, there's a lot going on in this story. It is very huge. It just took me a while to just realize, like, oh my god, okay. I might be freaking burning the freaking stove at this point. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think unfortunately I have run out of time, by the way. Oh, wait, hold on. Context, Sonia. Sonia, it was the battle where Millennia. Oh, I see. Leave me, I will break my bank for. Oh my god! Right, so. Jesus. Okay, for now, I'm actually gonna cut it here for today because I officially ran out of time. It's already 2 hours ahead. So I'll continue this the next Friday. Blade of my goodness. So I'm gonna continue this on the next Friday, which is let me see what day that is. May 9. We ramble a lot. That's okay. I actually enjoy you guys' company. It's really nice. Right, so in May 9, which is Friday, on a Friday, of course, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, of course. So, yeah. Thank you guys for on Victor Day. Damn. Victor Day? I don't recall that actually. Oh, Victory Day. Ah, I see. In Discord. Okay. Right, so thank you everybody so much for joining me. I hope you guys, enjoy this beautiful stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope it didn't disturb so much. Holiday here. Oh, I see. Thank you very so much for joining me, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.